We'll call to order the zoning commission meeting, February 8th, 2023, 6 o'clock, 7:30 here at the Ascension Parish Courthouse. Roll call of members. All members are present. And moving on to number 3, the election of a chairman and vice chairman for 2023. The rules are going to be, gentlemen, we're going to open up chairman first, open up nominations where we'll have a roll call vote. And then afterward, we'll open up nominations for vice chairman, where we'll have another roll call vote, and then we'll move on. So, part 3, I'll accept nominations for chairman for the zoning commission right now, please.
Nominate Wade Shakespeare.
Commissioner Kluwat nominates Mr. Wade Schexnayder. Are there any other nominations? Okay, we'll take a roll call vote on that. Seems to be unanimous, but Mr. Knoll, is that approval with you? Okay, Mr. Villa? Well, no, it's a roll call vote, so we just got to say. Okay. Mr. Miller?
Yeah.
Myself, yes?
No, yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Chairman has been appointed. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll open up nominations for vice chair.
Mark Villa.
Okay, we have a nomination for Mark Villa for vice chair. Do we have any other nominations?
I nominate Max Nass.
We have a nomination from Max Nasser. Any others? Okay, we'll do a roll call vote. Your vote will be who you want to have as vice chair. Starting with Mr. Knoll, please say the person you want for vice chair.
Max.
Okay. Mr. Villa?
I guess I got to vote for myself.
Mr. Miller?
Mark.
Okay. I vote for Max.
And I'm going to follow Mr. Villa's lead, vote for myself.
Max Nasser.
Max.
Okay. That call is 5-2 for Max Nasser to be reappointed as vice chairman. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. At this time, we'll have ask for an approval of the meeting minutes for November 9th, 2022. Mr. Knoll has an approval. Seconded by Mr. Villa. All in favor? Aye. That passes. Number 5, chairman's comments. I don't really have any specific comments other than those people who are here tonight to speak. Please fill out your form with Ms. Jamaica, and we'll call on you whenever that time is. So, number 6, public hearing to amend the Ascension Parish Development Code for recommendation for the approval or denial to the Ascension Parish Council. Item A, zoning review, IDPZ 3051.23, Lot A, formerly a portion of the Chester Sanoma property for Ravindegger S. Brar. It's located on the north side of LA Highway 42, approximately 150 feet east of Billy Boulevard, to amend the Ascension Parish zoning map from mixed use 2, MU2, to Crossroads Commercial, CC. Ms. Baker, do we have anybody here to speak on this? Okay. Come forward, sir. And please state your name and address, sir.
My name is Ravinderjit S. Brar, and good evening to all of you.
Thank you.
I bought this property. It was an old bank building. It used to be, but the bank closed, I think, many years ago. It's about a 2,400 square foot building on the corner of Highway 42 and Billy Road. The building is in good shape. We are remodeling it. But it's only approved for certain things, and we are trying to get it zoned for something more, like if we were to open like a restaurant or something like that, so that's why I applied for this zoning thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's in a commercial zone. There's a Walmart across the street, and there's a Lake Urgent Care on the other side. So it is basically a commercial lot. So that's why we applied for the zoning change.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Baker? Okay. We're going to open up the public hearing. Is anybody here to speak on this? Yes. Okay, please come up.
All right, well, I have Mr. Timothy Maxwell. He's not in support, but he does not wish to speak. I have William Roca. He is not in support, and he wishes not to speak. And Brett Cook, he's not in support and wishes not to speak. And I have Adam Rhodes. He is not in support, and he would like to speak.
Okay, Mr. Rhodes, please come up.
Good afternoon. I'm Adam Rhodes. My wife and I reside at 41032 Highway 42, which is the adjacent property to this proposal. I don't know how to work this fancy thing, but I threw together some pictures once I realized it was an option. My wife and I have lived here our entire marriage. We've been married 11 years. We have 3 small kids. They get on and off the bus at the end of our driveway, which is dangerous enough in itself, just that it's a highway road. We're against it becoming commercial, obviously, for everything it opens it up to be. This corner shed on the property line is about 97 feet from my house. This is my front door. My 6-year-old daughter is holding the tape from me. Any commercial development there would be able to build up into right there with noise, any type of increasing people there. The proposal that, I don't want to mispronounce his name, told me was that he wants to make it a reception hall. I've been in law enforcement for 11 years. I know that with reception halls comes drinking. With drinking comes crime, noise, police, Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office. I requested, but wasn't able to get it in time, how many calls for service they get at reception halls and other venues of that nature. Not to mention what they already get just with the Walmart and with the Lake Urgent Care, both of which close early, other than obviously the Walmart, but the Lake Urgent Care is closed at 5, 6 p.m., whereas a reception hall and commercial building would be able to be much later than that. Noise, music, people. There's very limited parking for such a venue. I feel that overflow parking would end up on my property or down Billy Boulevard, which is a dead-end street that I grew up on with a lot of small kids. So like I said, my biggest concern obviously is my children's safety and any potential increase of crime and violence or anything else that would occur at anything that would a commercial property could bring. That's it. Thank y'all for your time.
Is there anyone else?
Yes, Belinda Cook. She's not in support, and she would like to speak.
A little bit height challenge, so here we go. Hi, I'm Belinda Cook. I live at 18161 Billy Boulevard along with my husband. I've lived out there for about 30-something years. Grew up, big family town back there. I do wish that you do not approve this for many reasons, but for the top reasons is we're unsure what he wants to do. Even in his proposal, he's listed 3 possible businesses. If it's zoned to the Crossword commercials, we don't know what will come there. It is landlocked. The 2 houses, the 2 residents that border it have small kids. We are on a dead-end street. We have one way in, one way out. There's no shoulder on our road. So we're looking at individuals turning around in our yards or in our driveways, or the overflow parking would end up on our streets, which would then impede us getting in and out, not to mention emergency vehicles would have a difficult time getting to the elderly residents that live down there in a timely manner. So I do ask that you do deny the request to rezone. Thank you.
No one else has signed up.
Okay. We're going to close the public hearing. Oh, yes, sir. Please, come up.
I understand the concerns. I have a family. I have a 14-year-old at home. The thing is, few things. When you buy a property, you want to use it. That's the whole idea of buying a property. We will build a fence all along the back. On the sides, it will be like a 6-foot regular fence that will side the property. If we ever open anything like a reception hall or a restaurant, that should mitigate some of the noise. The second thing is about the traffic. There is already a 4-lane road, and there is a special entrance just to enter Billy Boulevard. I think that was made on the request of the Billy Boulevard restaurant residents because of the emergency vehicles that would get into there, so they could get in and out. We had 3 entrances to the building, 2 on Highway 42 and 1 on Billy Boulevard. When we applied for remodeling, they told us that we cannot have 2 on Highway 42. The DOTD said that it's too close to the light, so we are closing 1, so we have 1 inlet and 1 outlet on Billy Boulevard. That is basically I have the drawing that the architect drew.
Mhm.
We will have 50 registered parkings. And I know that the city won't approve anything like that anyways, because if you want to collect 7,500 people, you have to have 50 car parking. I don't expect them to go park at Walmart or Lake Urgent Care or in somebody's yard. A commercial business is contained. I have done this before, and I'm not there to disturb the people. I'm not for anybody's safety issues. We will take care of business. So I request that it be approved, please. I spent a lot of money on it. It's an investment. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Hold on for a second. We're going to close the public hearing and open up first thing, Mr. Brock, can you shed some light in on this? One of the questions I think a lot of us are going to have is why go from mixed use 2 to crossroad commercial? That's actually a downgrade in commercial use. Am I
No,
correct in this?
basically, you're talking about mixed use and crossroad commercial. Mixed use 2 and crossroad commercial. Mixed use 2 is that designation between residential and commercial. It's that transition between the two.
Mhm.
So there are a lot of uses that aren't allowed in the mixed use or in the crossroads that's not allowed in mixed use 2.
Mhm.
So offices, those type of things. Crossroad commercials allows bars, it allows lounges, it allows apartments, it allows multifamily, it allows all those things. Mixed use 2 does not allow any of those types of uses. So that's why the recommendation from staff was to deny the crossroad commercial as requested based on the permitted uses that could be allowed under the crossroad commercial, and staff also believes that mixed use 2 is the correct zoning district for this area that is north of Highway 42.
Okay. We're going to open up to the questions from the commission. Do we have any commissioners who want to ask questions?
Mr. Brock answered mine.
Mr. Varnado?
Yeah, my question is, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, on your submission statement, you say full-service restaurant, quick-service restaurant, but just taking a quick look at permitted tables, does it allows
Yeah, it allows
it
restaurants.
allows
It allows
restaurants
a
and mixed use,
restaurant.
so that's 2 of the
Correct.
uses you're asking for.
Right, it's the outdoor venue and the venue that he's asking for, and that was the question that I received at the time of application.
Gotcha.
And the thing to keep in mind is, our goal is to decide what is the best use of this. Just because of what he wants, ultimately, that is decided later, so. Does anybody else have any other questions? Mr. Miller?
The Crossroads commercial is the only way he would be able to have the outdoor venue
Correct,
aspect of
and
that?
the reception area that he's asking for, yes, sir.
If he was
or
a
mixed
restaurant,
use.
he would still be able to serve alcohol, though, under,
Yes.
if licensed. And that would
Yes.
fall under the mixed use, too.
Yes.
So basically, all he can do is, if he has a
Restaurant.
dance floor inside or whatever, then it's a restaurant.
Yes.
Like a catering or a venue option. He's still basically inside that. It's just, he can't take the party outside.
Correct.
Mr. Nasser?
Yeah, despite what the applicant's intended uses are, Should we change the zoning, then the ability to implement any of the permitted uses becomes available despite what its stated intentions are. I'm going to be opposed to this.
Does anybody else want to speak, or I would entertain a motion?
I have a motion.
Okay.
I have a motion to deny based on the current recommendation from staff and the correct zoning of the district.
Make sure you make your motion if it is a recommended to denial to the council.
Recommendation to deny.
Okay, we got a motion to recommend denial by Commissioner Kluwat, second by Commissioner Max Nasser. Let's open up the voting machines, please.
Can I ask a question? So what can I do there? So what can I do there now with what I have?
At the moment, due to the order, we need to move forward with the order, let the vote happen. I'll give you some information in a second, so if you don't mind, give us a moment. We have the voting machines open. This is the motion, you are voting on the motion to recommend denial. That's not what I voted. Huh. Oh, never mind, it swapped.
You want to revote?
No,
No, I'm supposed to, I
Okay.
misvoted.
well, we can revote, but,
Just, the names have not changed.
okay, well, that's fine. But let the record reflect, Commissioner Nasser. It still passed a 6-1, so that motion to recommend denial does pass. What I do want to let you know, though, is this is a recommended to denial to the council. The council is going to take this up at a soon issue. You can plead your case to the council. The council can agree with us, or they can overrule us. But that's what you would be able to do, sir.
So what can I open over there now?
Mr. Brock.
I'll send you a permitted use table in email tomorrow.
Okay.
Commissioners, can we just do a roll call vote just to make the record clear?
Okay.
Thank you.
Commissioner Knoll?
Yes.
Commissioner Villa?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Schexnayder? Yes. Commissioner Nasser?
Yes.
Commissioner Kluwat?
Yes.
Commissioner Varnado? Okay, it was a unanimous vote, 7-0. Thank you. Need a motion to adjourn?
Make the motion to adjourn.
So moved. Thank you.